Thank you, Mr. President.
Thank you.
Clearly, we're here to talk midterms, so we'll just get right into it. The Kavanaugh process has really energized your base. McConnell feels very confident about the Senate, but the House is really the big question here. Do you think you can keep the House, break that curse?
I do think so. There's an energy. You've seen the rallies. These rallies are getting, I'm getting the kind of numbers that we got in 16, maybe more in a certain way. There's a tremendous energy from the Republicans. Perhaps there is from the Democrats. I don't see that. And I think you could have a very interesting day on November 6th. I think it's going to be a very interesting time. But we're having tremendous outpouring of love and energy and everything else that you want. So I think we're going to do very well. I think we're going to do extremely well with the Senate. We have races that we weren't even going to contest, numerous of them, as you know, and now we're actually leading in many of those races. These were spots, I won't use names, but these were spots that we weren't really looking to fight because we thought they wouldn't, be won. I think that Justice Kavanaugh had a big impact. I think my rallies have a big impact, to be honest with you, because there's a lot of love in those rallies, a lot of action going on, and but a lot of things are happening. I think we're going to do very well with the Senate. The House is so many, but I think we're going to do very well with the House. I really do.
Well, in talking about what it comes down to, the midterms, Newt Gingrich said this week it's Kavanaugh and it's Caravan. Yep. Well, Kavanaugh, you've gotten through. This Caravan, though, you've had some big news on that as well today. It looks like they're turning around. Can you fill us in on that? You sent Pompeo down there. Is this because of what he did?
I did, Secretary of State, and I think they are turning around. And we told Guatemala, where we give millions and millions of dollars, and El Salvador, and we told Honduras. The people seem to be coming from those three countries mostly now. And we said, you can't do it. We're not going to give you aid. If you do that, we're just not giving you aid. You just can't do it. And they're trying very hard. I really believe that they are. And that made an impact. And Mexico's been excellent. And Mexico is working with us. And we want to stop this. This is not going to, it's not acceptable for us. And if that doesn't work, we're going to call out the military. We're going to close up the border. We're just going to close it up because we can't have people coming in like this. So we will close up our border. And it's all because the Democrats refuse to give us laws that work. We have laws that were made by idiots. We have laws that were made that are beyond anybody's comprehension. The whole world is laughing at these laws. Catch and release, visa lottery, where we take people through a lottery system. And you know who's going into the lottery. They're not giving us their finest. And you just look at it, chain migration. So somebody comes in and all of a sudden you bring 24, 28, 32 people with that person. It's crazy. So we are going to have a change, and the Democrats have to do it. And I think it's going to cost them very big in the election. When you see a caravan like that, thousands of people coming up. Now, we think we're going to have it stopped. It's going to be stopped one way or the other. They might as well turn around because it's going to be stopped one way or the other. But the Democrats should change these laws. We have it all done. It's beautiful what we have and what we've proposed. But we need their votes. That's why the election's so important, because we have majorities, but they're tiny. We don't have enough votes. In the Senate, we need 60 votes. Well, we're 9 short. And if you don't have 60, you're not going to do it. So we don't have the votes. That's why the election is so important.
Jim Jordan says that this caravan moving points to the fact that you need more border security. Kevin McCarthy has a proposal out for funding the wall. They're saying you're gearing up for a big fight after the midterms at the end of the year on getting that border wall funding. And what your voters do want to know is, are you going to get your border wall? Where is it at right now, and how is that going to happen?
So we've already started the wall. We have $1.6 billion, another $1.6 billion, and a third $1.6 billion coming. But we want to do it all at one time. We want to get it built immediately so we don't have the problems that we have for many, many years. And you know, the Democrats in 2006, they voted for a border wall. They all believed in a border wall, and they voted for it. And frankly, it's a disgrace. It's really a shame that our country has to go through this. But it doesn't matter. One way or the other, we're going to have that strong border. We're going to have a border wall, too. But the border wall's already started. And in fact, now we say, finish the wall, because we've done big sections in San Diego and lots of other areas.
A couple quick questions to wrap it up. Okay, just too quick. If we can hit some timely news topics. Sure. UN ambassador, any name you have now?
I have 5 people that I really like a lot. I'll make a decision over the next week or so.
North Korea, date? for a second summit?
Well, that's going to be after we want to have that meeting, both of us. That's going to be right after the midterms, sometime after the midterms. And we're doing really well in North Korea, you know.
Okay.
I've said it many times, no missiles, no rockets going around, no nuclear testing. We're doing very well. We have a good relationship with Kim Jong-un.
And final question, how's your golf game these days?
My golf is good, and this is one of the greatest places, Arizona. What a great place to play. I'm a little busy to be playing golf, but what a great place to play. What a great state, and Martha McSally, I think, is going to do fantastically well. And last night, as you know, we were in a very beautiful part of the world, Montana. That was some crowd we had.
Well, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Want to see more videos like this? Click on the link below and subscribe to One America News on YouTube. And call your cable provider and kindly demand that One America News is added to your lineup. Call and subscribe today.